We're here in Bar Harbor, Maine. We kind of went to the NASCAR race, but I haven't really been videoing anything, and then we went north to Winnipesaukee something or other lake. So now we're down here at Bar Harbor, and this is our Florida neighbor, Gary. This is Boothbay Harbor. It's a little windy, you can hear the wind. They're doing a whole overhaul of the schooner Ernestina Morrissey, launched February 1st, 1894. In here. We were wondering how people found Gary's Doghouse, so I guess there is a sign leading the way. You can see the marks on the poles, see how high the tide comes up. It's pretty high. We drove out to Southport Island, which is south of Boothbay Harbor. Come to find out, this Hendricks Head Lighthouse isn't even open to the public. It says no trespassing. The lighthouse is private property. So I guess we'll head towards Bar Harbor. We're in downtown Camden. Getting around Bunny here. It's a nice little downtown area. Maybe I'll record a wreck here.
In 800 feet, turn right.
You notice we got our windshield fixed. We don't have a crack this trip. We're in Lincolnville. Ken's honking at the guy that pulled out in front of us. We're headed out of Belfast. This is the Pegasakwaway, I didn't catch it all, river. This is the Penobscot Narrows Observatory. We're headed to Ellsworth, Maine, and then to Bar Harbor. Some nice rock on the left. Getting ready to go over this bridge. It's kind of interesting how they did this. Isn't that pretty? I told Ken that's a really cool town over there, but you can't really see it very well. We're headed into Bar Harbor. It's Tuesday morning. We got a few sprinkles on the windshield. So hopefully the sun comes out a little bit later and there's not much wind. This is Bar Harbor, I assume. Looks like there might be people out kayaking already. Here's our first stop at Acadia National Park. We're on the east shore. We're on Park Loop Road. It's kind of an overcast day, a few sprinkles. This is Sand Beach. It's starting to sprinkle pretty good. I guess you might call it a rain. We just beat the first tour bus, so probably need to get going here. We're headed to Thunder Hole. We're at Thunder Hole, but it's low tide. You're supposed to hit this right before high tide. But you can kind of see the rock formation. It's gurgling a little bit in here, but this would be high tide. You can kind of see the rocks from down here now. So this is called Sounds of the Sea. They say the best time is 2 hours before high tide. So this talks about the Bay of Fundy up here where we're headed, and then coming down to George's Bank. This is Otter Point, but I don't see any otters. It is pretty. It'd be a lot prettier with the sun shining. This is a drive through Acadia without the water. Lots of pines. I'm up at the Jordan Pond observation deck. You really can't see much from up here with the trees. We're up here at the top of Cadillac Mountain Ranch. It's supposed to be a beautiful 360. Can you hear the wind? We're in the town of Macias. We're headed to Lubeck and then on to Campobllo. Those boys, I think, are going fishing. This is just a lake or a river. This is Mulholland Point. That's the bridge we came over on from the United States. We're now in Canada. Looks like it's low tide. That's Roosevelt Memorial Bridge, by the way. This is Quoddy Lighthouse. It's south of Lubeck. This is actually the West Quoddy Lighthouse. It's the easternmost point in the USA, and we've been to the southernmost in Key West